we'll start with, how do you feel the off-season preparation has gone, including the scrimmages, and how excited are you to start the season?
Okay, I think off-season was definitely I can say, something that we were all excited for, and something that we came in and shocked each other with how fit we were, because I think that was the main thing is that we try and work on during preseason, is coming in and being ready for our schedule that is quite packed. And that's one thing that I've seen with the team, is that people came in ready to do the work, ready, prepared for what's coming. And it's just been nice to see the chemistry in the team, like people getting along outside of hockey, on the field, everybody getting along, whether there's new freshmen coming in. That was one thing that was a highlight for me, was how everybody's clicking.
I say beyond just like the fitness aspect too, I think a lot of people came in with improvements that they needed to make over the summer. I think a lot of people have really made the effort to make those strides, improving like passes, fitness, shots, just to really become like a threat in the offensive zone this year and throughout the whole field.
Obviously, you guys have big goals and aspirations as a group this year. I'm wondering if you two have any individual goals this season.
I think, honestly, the individual goals would still be aligned to the team goals, like all of us making the ODAC, well, being the champions of the ODAC and progressing in the NCAA. Like she mentioned, we don't want to just be that team that just enters, but we want to be there and make a statement and go as far as possible. I think that would be the main goal, is for us to progress as a team, for me.
Yeah, I see about the same. I think if I'm doing well individually, like I'm helping the team in that aspect. So if I can get out on the field and make good passes, have those good restarts, be helpful, stopping corners, and contributing all those aspects, it'll just help us push us closer to our team goals of being top of the ODAC, making it to that Final Four, and just really having a great season.
What are some of the biggest lessons or things you learned last season that you hope to carry into this season?
I think for us it was communication on and off the field. That was the biggest thing that we did struggle with. And one thing that was worked on even during the off season was just being able to communicate accurately and precisely. And I think that's one thing that has improved and should help us with this season.
With that too, I think the ODAC didn't go exactly how we wanted it to last year, and I think it was a good wake up call that we do have to go out there and try hard. Like the ODAC isn't a bad conference, and there are all teams out there who have good players who are competing with us. So every year, it's really important that in the off season, after practice, extra hours, we're putting in that work so we can earn a spot back and win an ODAC.
Obviously, you guys are the veterans on this group. What do you think is unique or different about this year's team compared to other squads that you've been on at Lynchburg?
I think this year in particular, our passing has looked a lot better than it has in the past. I think from past years, we've been known as the team to just hit the ball up the field and use those big hits. But I think we've really kind of zoned in on our stick-to-stick passing and working the ball up the field so we don't really lose possession of it, which I think is a new aspect to the team that I haven't really seen in the past, that I think will make us very successful this year.
That's true. I agree. I think it is definitely the passing end, which aligns with chemistry. It's just because the team is getting along and getting to know each other on the field even more, getting to know that, okay, you do that, I do that. How do we complement each other to make the best outcome? I think that's definitely going to help us, and that's one thing that has grown in this team that I think is an improvement. Yeah.
Are there any particular games that you're mostly looking forward to this year? Obviously, a difficult non-conference schedule, and then games in the ODAC are always difficult. Any ones that you're looking forward to specifically?
I mean, we're very excited to travel and play Bates. I mean, that'll be a really big opportunity, not just for us, but for the ODAC and all those other conferences in general. And we're really hoping that we can do well and make a statement and really start our season off strong. And then we're also excited for ODACs. I mean, we want to win, so getting to play those ODAC games and fight for a spot to have a game at Shelley for the championship, I mean, it's something that I think we're all excited for.
You mentioned playing on Schellenberger. Can you tell us a little bit about what Schellenberger has meant to you during your 4 years here, Olivia?
I mean, I think Shelley's just like kind of a community. Like, I love that it's like in the center of our campus. People come out and watch your games and stuff, and I think it really attests to kind of one of the big aspects of Lynchburg. Because I think Lynchburg is surrounded by such a great community, and that sports is a part of that community. So I think just with the spot of Shelley on the field, it really means something to all of us, as it's plays a big role in all collegiate careers.
Kanye, you've talked a lot about chemistry today. Can you tell us about a moment from last season, the beginning of this one, that has been a real big bonding experience for the group?
Oh, that's a tough one because there's many moments where we do spend time together, and where like game nights or whatever it may be, it's tough to pick one. But I think, oh, I don't know if you could help me with this one. Is there a specific
when you brought your
moment?
game to our house, I feel like was fun.
Exactly. When we bought a board game from Zimbabwe and we went and played it at Liv's house and had ice cream together, I think that was one of the highlights. Another highlight is going to, I don't know if I can say this, our coach's house for a pool day. That was awesome. Always is awesome. But yeah, I guess I could say those are the two highlights. Yeah.